Okay.
Yeah. All right. Uh, Hi, David. My name is Nathan Crowther. I'm going to be walking you through this session today. As part of this is part of the IDIA 642 class. It's a research methods class at the University of Baltimore. We're watching people use a sample mobile website for Nimble Pharmacy. The session should take about a half an hour. If you ever need to take a break at any point, just let me know. Um, the first thing that I want to make clear right away is that we're testing this site, not you. You can't do anything wrong here. In fact, this is probably the one place today where you don't have to worry about making mistakes.
Ooh.
Yeah. um,
It says the
so,
remaining meeting, by the way, it says, oh, okay, never mind. You got it fixed.
yeah, I got the thing, and they gave us unlimited minutes today.
Ooh.
That's nice. That was nice of them. Okay, so as you use the site, I'm going to ask you to just, as much as possible, to think out loud, say what you're looking at, what you're trying to do, what you're thinking. This will be a big help to us. And don't worry that you're going to hurt our feelings or anything. We didn't actually build this site. We're just trying to help Nimble Pharmacy make it better. I've already asked you to sign the permission form. It just says that we have your permission to record you, and the recording will only be seen by the people working on the project. So a little bit about the website that we're going to be going over today. So Nimble Pharmacy is a pharmacy that delivers prescription medication to the patient's door. The doctor prescription directly through Nimble. The patients sign up in the doctor's office and create an account there. When the patient is about to run out of their medication, they can log into their account and order a refill. There's also a way to call in if you need extra help. For today, you'll be using a pretend version of the website as if you are already a Nimble Pharmacy customer. Do you have any questions before we begin?
Nope.
Okay, so you're sharing your screen. Excellent. So we'll use this prototype for the next 4 tasks. There'll be another set of tasks, and I'll send you that link after when we get to that point. Okay. So for this first task, let's say that your name is Alex, and you were prescribed 2 medications, some vitamin D and some prescription strength Tylenol. You signed up for Nimble Pharmacy in your doctor's office, and Nimble already delivered your medications once. So this is your second time getting these medications. So now it's time to get some more Tylenol. Go ahead and use the sample website and use the website to request a refill for your Tylenol prescription. And this is your first time using the website, the first time you ordered in the doctor's office.
So this is my second time. This is my refill, but I'm first time using the site.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
So you already have an account. You just haven't used the website before because you signed up in your doctor's office.
Okay.
So go ahead and open the website, and you're trying to request a refill for your Tylenol.
Okay, I'm guessing that I'm gonna place my order. Well, oh, I gotta log in. Well, let's see what happens if I just do place my order. Nope, I guess I gotta get started. Okay, I will log in. I usually just start clicking on things to do and then hope that it logs me in. Okay, that's my stuff. So I'll hit sign in. Okay, and I'm reordering both. Oh no, vitamin D is already there, so it looks like Tylenol.
Yep.
And it looks like that's the only one I can do. Oops, sorry. Okay. And I don't know, I guess I need to turn off notifications here. Okay. Okay, oh, I already did add to cart. I didn't notice that it had updated this. I was expecting the add to cart to go away or something to happen down there, but now I see that the cart thing updated up here. So, but the good thing is it said it's already in the cart and you're ready to check out. So that's good. At least it's
Cool.
not gonna add more to it. Okay, so I proceed to checkout. Only charge your card on delivery. Okay. I want to move current prescriptions. Okay. By end of day tomorrow, November 19th. That's looks like that's all about me. So I can, if I think it's good, looks like I can do it at the top or the bottom. That's nice. Okay, there may be delays. Okay. And understand, order placed. And now it's showing me the order status. Okay.
Cool. Okay, so just a couple questions.
One thing
here.
I don't know that, I guess I've ordered vitamins before. I've never ordered prescription strength or prescriptions through the mail before. I guess hadn't thought about doing that and don't know how I feel about it coming into my mailbox and just sitting there, but anyway. Okay.
Oh, I forgot to ask you some questions before we started this. I'll ask you some questions after we finish this round of tasks.
Okay.
Because you just brought up something that reminded me that I was supposed to ask you a couple questions. Okay. So let's just finish the screen and then I'll ask you those questions. I think your feedback there is valuable too. So when should you expect to receive this order of Tylenol?
By the end of the day tomorrow, the 19th, which isn't really tomorrow, but in this case it is.
Right. Okay. And then how would you rate this task? So 1 being difficult, 7 being very easy. And how would you rate this task?
Using the website, this task, or I'm rating the website?
Rating, like how easy was it for you to order your Tylenol?
Okay, well, I guess it'd be a 6. For the most part, it was easy. I just didn't. Okay, well, 5.5 to 6 because I didn't know that I had to sign in first. I would have liked to just hit to go, and I'm assuming maybe that would work, but this is a prototype. But anyway, okay. So I'm used to just kind of doing things and then signing in when I need to. But so that hung me up a little bit, and then the add to cart, knowing that it actually added to the cart. That wasn't clear at first, but other than that, it was easy enough. So.
Okay, cool. Okay. No, actually, I think it's going to be better to give you this second link, and then we will go through the other questions at the end. It'll be better to go through the prototypes first, and then circle back onto those questions. So I've texted you the second link. Okay.
This Envision app was pretty cool for testing. Oops.
Yeah, that's great. You can stay here. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, this is good. Okay, so we're on the Nimble website again. Let's say now your spouse has asked you to see what credit card was being used for your Nimble pharmacy orders. So now use the website to see if you can determine which credit card is currently being used.
Do that now?
Yep, go ahead.
You didn't have any questions first?
No, I do not have any questions. We'll circle back onto those questions. They're unrelated to the tasks. So I think it's at this point now that we're kind of deep into the tasks, I'll just circle back around at the end and ask them to give them.
Okay. So I need to sign in, I'm sure. And then I remember seeing it somewhere. It's under here. Payment. I assume payment. Payment methods, okay. What does she want to know?
She wants to know what credit card is being used for your Nimble pharmacy order.
It's the Visa ending in 3300.
Okay, cool. Again, 1 to 7, 7 being easy. How would you rate that?
Almost 7. The right back here where it said, I went to payment just because that was the only thing that looked the most likely to be it. I don't know if profile would have, no. So I guess I was looking more for payment options or something like that. Payment would be something I would think I would go into to actually see payments I had made or order history, even though there is an order history here. But, if that would have said payment methods or credit cards or something that was indicating what cards I have on file and not did I already make a payment kind of thing. So
okay, so you're expecting an order history, but that just sounded like closer than maybe the other options. Is that accurate?
To me, payment and order history almost sound the same. Like payment would be where I would go to see payments I have already made, and not to go in and see payment methods. Once I go into payment, see it says payment methods.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
So up here at the top, the title and then the option on the previous page seems like it ought to stay payment methods. Although I get that's kind of long too, but not any longer than some of these others like delivery address.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Any other feedback on this task?
Yeah. Nope. I think that's fine. Again,
Okay.
I would prefer. I usually don't sign in first. I sign in when I have to, and I mean I get that I have to even get to this, but back on the first page. I don't know if I can get back to the first page, but anyway, before I even signed in, if I could have just, hit account. Well, actually, for that kind of task, I probably would have signed in first because I know I've got to go see my account. So, but anyway.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool. All right. Okay, let's move on to the next task. I'm sending you a third link.
Yay.
For this. I'm going to send you all the links. I think there's 2 more actually.
Okay. It's not remembering my sign in. Okay.
That's a bad UX feature. Okay. So you can go ahead and open the Nimble website again.
Ta-da.
It is, hooray. It is now, now you're understanding that there is an autofill feature that will automatically pre-fill prescriptions. What? Sorry, I think my script might be a little bit. Is your understanding that there is an autofill feature that will automatically pre-fill prescriptions for you before you run out? Meaning, like, it's going to start the process of sending you a new prescription before you're out of prescriptions.
Okay.
So go ahead and use the website now to enable the autofill feature on your account.
Okay. I will log in.
Okay.
What's that do? Nope. All right, autofill and deliver. How come it's not? Seems like that's what I should click on to do that. Oh, what happened? I didn't want to do the place order. Because I think I have to do that again. I wanted to go into this. Oops. Okay, I'll do it this way.
Go into what? Sorry.
I tried to click on this delivers not scheduled for some reason. Okay, so now I'm clicking on the actual medication, but it's not letting me do it. Okay. Here, let me start over.
Okay.
I think it's the third one, right there.
Yeah.
That one said ordering. Now that I saw it, you've sent me two that say ordering. Oh, they all say ordering. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going into here. I'm logging in, doing that. Okay, now I'm going to do the autofill. If I click that, okay, there we go. And it seems like I should click that. Okay. I guess I'm stuck.
Okay.
That's what just autofill and deliver is what I think I should be clicking.
Okay.
Maybe. Hang on a minute.
Okay.
That might be the storage disclaimer. Well, I don't see any other way to do it. So, not scheduled. Autofill delivers. So I guess now I mean, is that supposed to work? Are you supposed to give me the answer to that? When I first saw autofill and deliver, that's what I thought I should click, but it's not doing anything. It makes me wonder if that would mean, no, it's an on and off slider. That shouldn't do that. Okay, I'm stuck.
Yep.
What do I?
Okay. Yep, that's fine. That's good feedback. So I believe, yeah, so you're trying to turn on the autofill feature for your account. Yeah, so this would turn it on
for that one medication, right? Or was it for all medications?
Yeah, for all medications.
Oh.
Is the task, but
oh.
Did I not read that clearly enough, or?
No.
Or is it still confusing?
Well, okay. So at first I thought you were. I guess I assumed I was turning it on for just the Tylenol.
Okay.
But if I'm turning it on for everything, then I would go into my profile or my account, and it looks like the only thing I can see that makes any sense is deliveries, and this is already on.
Okay. That's fine. Yeah.
So that's what I would turn on, but it was already on.
Okay. Cool.
So if I were doing it just for one medication, then I would go to that medication like Tylenol, and then I would do the autofill and deliver right here. if I knew that I was doing it for all my medications, then that's an account level thing. And so I would go into account. I knew I would know, I would look for something like that. And the only thing I can see that looks close is deliveries. I don't know that I agree with that wording, um, but that, that looked right. And there it is. So.
Okay, cool. So same question again. Overall, 1 to 7, 7 being easy.
Just a little bit less than 7 again, just because of the wording, I guess.
Okay.
I don't know why it doesn't just say autofill. Uh-oh. Now I'm off to somewhere else. Anyway, yeah, it ought to just seems like autofill would be and it could have the status right next to it, on or off, and then when you go into it, you switch it.
Okay.
Notifications would have more things, so I wouldn't expect to see it tell me right there, but on deliveries, if it's the only item in there, then why not just show what it is right here, and then go in and change it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, great. That's great feedback. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so next task, unless you have any other feedback on this part.
Nope.
Okay. So let's say that you want to make sure that your correct insurance information is entered in the Nimble app. So using the app, go ahead and double check that your insurance provider is correctly entered as Aetna with the RX group of 234234.
Okay, should I use the same link or just right from where I'm at?
Yeah,
okay,
same
well,
link.
I'm already in my profile. I would have expected to log in and then go to my profile, and then here's insurance, and that's what it's at.
Okay, great.
So that one was 7, and I don't know that it made any difference that I was already there. That one, the label was good.
Okay. Okay, now I'm going to send you another link.
Yay, more links.
Okay. So now let's pretend that you are a patient named Paula who has 3 prescriptions, 1 for vitamin D, an inhaler for your asthma, and some amoxicillin. Let's say that you received a text message on your phone related to a recent prescription request. Is it working?
The screenshot in the text message, I saw a text notification, but now that it's loaded, I didn't see only the blue and the green. Oh, there we go.
Oh, here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So let's say you received a text message on your phone related to a recent prescription request.
Okay.
Use the phone app to check the current status of your prescription.
Okay, I guess I can click right on that link. Okay. All right, sorry, what am I doing?
So you're going to use the phone app to check the current status of your prescription.
Okay. I guess I need to put in my date of birth. Okay, there we go. And then I hit next. Order status. Well, it says that I can't get my vitamin D. Can't even refill it until November 25th. We'll schedule closer to the refill date. We'll schedule closer to the refill date. So I don't know what was it I received? What was the message? Oh dear.
What was the
what was the message that I got? I guess I got lost as to what I was doing. Oops, now I'm okay, back again. Okay, here we go. It says my order is confirmed. Our team is now running your insurance. Okay. So apparently I made an order, an auto order.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now I put in my birthday. Okay. So it did the auto order, but it didn't do it for the vitamin D because it's too early.
Okay.
Um, the next one, okay, the inhaler. Okay, so before I go on, this message about vitamin D, where it all fits on the screen at the same time, I get that that was for vitamin D. Then I get down to this next one, and oh, I guess it does all fit on the screen at the same time too, but I only saw the copay thing first. It almost made me wonder if the medication name should be at the top, uh,
Okay.
so that I see, okay, it's this medication, this is the status, this medication, this is the status. So, I mean,
Uh-huh.
the layout looks nice, but vitamin D one, I got that that was the vitamin D, maybe because it's just plain vitamin D. The inhaler, I guess if I knew the name of the inhaler I was using, then this one would have made more sense. But
Okay.
I was looking for what this was, and I didn't know the name of the inhaler. Anyway, this one needs copay info to continue. Please approve $55 copay for this medication or remove it from your order. Okay, so I guess I'd hit approve. Okay. Oh, I'm still on the same
Oh,
screen. I thought maybe I went to a different screen, different page or something, but I guess I'm still on the same one. It just updated that one. Okay, so now that one's updated, and the next one is already updated. So the first one can't be ordered. The second one needed my approval for the copay before it could order, and the third one was already on its way.
okay. Great. Okay, so hang on, sorry. Okay, so for this task, 1 to 7.
This one was, oh, it wasn't terrible. Between a 4 and a 5. Um, it was a more complicated task because there was 3 medications. So, but yeah, let's say 5. I guess I would have expected to be a little more complicated. I think having the medication name at the top of the card, below the order number, but above the status would have been better. And then when I said approve on the inhaler, I don't know if having just a spinner show up and then it looked like it went to a different page. And if it would have
Mm-hmm.
not looked like it went to a different page, I think that would have been less confusing. I thought I went to a different page, and so now I was wondering, am I still looking at the 3 medications, or am I now only looking at the Ventolin inhaler? Um, so if a spinner would have just shown up on the card and then updated in place and not jumped, that would have been helpful.
Has Nathan gotten to the garden?
Yeah, apparently. Walmart's into a new thing, so.
Yeah. Okay, so same screen, or same prototype. When should you expect your vitamin D to arrive?
Well, the vitamin D isn't going to arrive until I refill it, and that won't happen, and I can't refill it until the 25th of November.
Okay, great. What about your inhaler?
The inhaler is coming the morning of the 31st. I like that it gives. I like that it gives a time of the day as well. I mean, it is 3 hour window, but still, it's nice that if I'm concerned that I don't have a secure mailbox, that I can be here to watch for the mailman and then go and grab it when it comes. So, okay.
Cool. And then what about your amoxicillin?
Amoxicillin is going to come by the end of the day on the 23rd of November.
Okay.
That's always kind of questionable. Is what does end of day mean? End of the work day, end of the delivery day, and whatever. So, or can it come as late as 11:59 p.m.?
You have to stay up all night for it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I know that was kind of reviewing things a little bit on those like delivery dates for those, but you want to give me a 1 through 7 again?
Oh, that was 7 being easy, right?
Yeah, just on the whole thing, not for each one of them, but just delivery dates in general.
Yeah, 7.
Okay. Great. Okay. So last link for the final task.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I actually think this might have been the same prototype, but just different task. I don't know.
Okay.
But so same scenario. You're still pretending to be Paula, but I want you to see if you can find the tracking number for your recent order of amoxicillin.
Okay. I'm gonna click on that. I have to put in my date of birth. Tracking number for, I saw that before, so I don't know if that counts. I didn't forget from the last test to this one, so.
That's fine.
But it's right here.
Okay.
You can't see my finger poking. Can you see the mouse cursor on here?
Yeah, I can see the mouse, yeah.
Should I have, maybe I should have been doing it on the computer so that it was easier for you to see what I was doing.
Yeah, it's kind of a trade-off of like, do I let you have a more natural experience with the prototype on your phone, or do I, make it a little easier to see on the computer? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 1 through 7 on this. I mean, obviously it was really easy this time, but
yeah, I mean, but even when I saw it the first time, it was pretty obvious what it was, and so
okay.
I mean, it wasn't like I don't think I would have had a hard time finding it anyway. I mean, it's nice that it has the Postal Service logo right next to it. So, and I think that would work whether it was FedEx or UPS or the United States Postal Service. They all have pretty obvious logos.
Yeah. Okay, great. Okay, that's all of the tasks I have. So now I just have some questions, some final questions about the prototypes in general. Then we'll circle back around to those questions at the top that I forgot to ask you.
Okay.
So tell me kind of generally your experience with this website. Was there anything that you really liked or that you didn't really like?
Everything looks clean, and like on this screen, the important information like the date thing is right here is obvious. It would have been nice, like I say, I think having the medicine first might be nice. I don't know, if I'm familiar with what medicines I'm taking, maybe that wouldn't be a big deal, because the most important information is, okay, can I get the medicine or not, and what's the status, and that's what's first on here. But I wasn't familiar with the medicine, and so I was left wondering, about it. But so that may be just a first time hurdle to get through. Some of the wording on the, just getting into like the payment methods, delivery preferences, or auto deliver or auto fill or whatever it was called. Everything seemed clean enough and easy to get to.
Okay.
It was cool. It already knew my username and password for me, and my birthday.
Password, right?
Oh, so back on the birthday thing, it was nice that for the birth date, that it actually brought up a number pad, that it didn't bring up the regular keypad and then make you switch to numbers. And I know that since I do web development, I know that that's something you can do, is you can specify for a form which keypad you want to have open. And so that's nice that they thought of that, so that I don't have to sit there and I switch back and forth between letters and numbers.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else that you'd like to add?
So I clicked on the text link, and that got me to this page, which already, I guess there was something about the link that knew it was me. So that's one level of security. And now I'm putting in my birth date, that is like a second level of security. But it's not, did it assume that I was signed in? Or maybe this doesn't require any more sign in than the link, code, and my birth date. So yeah, that's probably okay. Now, I don't know if from here, it doesn't look like from here I can jump in and actually use the site, or it might still require me to sign in again, which that'd be fine. I don't know how I'd feel about being here and then wanting to get into the site and have me already signed in with just the link and my birth date. So seems like it should still have me put in my username and password to get any further.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else that you would do to maybe improve this website?
I was just able to hit approve again with just the link and my birth date, but that means that I just spent some money.
Yeah.
So I guess as long as I have my phone set up to where nobody else has access to it, then I wouldn't be worried that somebody else could spend money for me.
Okay. Cool. Okay, last one on this set of questions. So 0 being not at all likely and 10 being very likely, would you recommend this service to a friend or colleague?
It's hard to say. I've not done prescriptions by mail, have I? But I've not had ongoing medications either. Would I like that? I think I'd like that. We use it for other products. We use Amazon for like toothpaste. So yeah, that seems okay. And if somebody else was looking for something like that, I guess I would do that. Is this a third party thing, or is this, I guess it is. It's not through my insurance because I've linked my insurance provider up with them. So do I have to pay for it? If I had to pay for Nimble.
No, I think it's your insurance.
Oh, okay. If I had to pay extra for Nimble, and I knew that I was paying more insurance for my insurance to use Nimble, I'd be less likely to use it. Because I just am not very much into subscription services that cost money. But
what number would you maybe give that scenario?
So, what was the numbers again?
0, not at all likely, and 10, very likely.
10, very likely. Let's do 6.
Okay, so sorry, I cut you off a little bit. You were going to say then if you didn't have to pay more.
Yeah, if I didn't have to pay more, then if I didn't have to pay anything, maybe that's not so great either, because then I'd wonder, do I want to trust them with my insurance information and my payment information? So, yeah, it's a two-edged sword, I guess. So.
Yeah. So what's the concern there? If you don't have to pay them,
it's free. Then I'm like, where are they getting their money from? Are they siphoning off some from my credit card or my insurance? Or, I mean, but then we're right back to then it's probably not free. So.
Right. Okay.
I guess it'd be nice if my insurance, if they would are just using it whether I'm paying them or not, and it's just a service they provide. So.
Okay. Yeah. So if this was a service that your insurance was just providing,
I guess I'd be more likely to use it. I'd probably be closer to or to recommend it, I'd be closer to a 8 or a 10, 8 to 10 or something like that. So let's do 9 or.
Okay. Cool. All right. Any other thoughts on that question there?
Nope.
Okay. So back to those background questions that I forgot, and you kind of just touched on some of them, but I want to dig a little bit into them. So you just said, so you've never used an online pharmacy before, correct?
I don't think so. I don't think I have.
Okay.
My wife may have.
Okay. Okay, but then you mentioned that you do shop online.
Yeah, we have a subscription or a thing with Amazon where they send us toothpaste every once in a while. So.
Okay.
But we're just charged, as we order it.
So are you manually ordering the toothpaste, or are they automatically sending?
No, we're signed up to where they periodically send it, every month, or it's like a 3-pack or something like that, but they automatically send it.
Cool. Okay. You mentioned Amazon. Would you consider them your favorite online retailer?
I think probably the most trusted, I guess, because of our experience with them and how easy it is to resolve issues with orders and that.
Okay. Excuse me.
I've not used Nimble. I've not used Nimble yet.
Okay. Well, now you have, kind of, if you were Alex or Colin, right?
That's right.
Okay, cool. That's all I have. Do you have any last feedback for me on anything you'd like to add on here so that we can make this better?
Just
on the kind of shopping experience, anything that we've kind of touched on here that you think would be important for us to know here?
No, nothing that I haven't already mentioned. I like this prototype app. I think that's pretty cool. How is it easy to use?
Yeah, it's pretty easy. We use it quite a bit at work. Probably not as much as we could.
Do you just draw pictures and then stick them in it, or do you actually build HTML and CSS?
it's not HTML and CSS. It's
Just pictures.
pictures. Yeah, pictures and hotspots. Yeah.
Cool. That's cool.
Yep.
I actually did that a very long time ago on that. I set up a thing like that to do some user testing. I had to do it all manually, though. It was a pain. So anyway, that's cool. Yeah, the comments I made about when to have people sign in and stuff like that, that was the only other thing is, security kinds of questions about, when would I expect a username and password as opposed to a link and my birth date, and
Okay.
can I just go to the site and say I want to refill, and then it says, oh, in order to refill, then I need you to sign in, and then it has me sign in. Stuff like that.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you for your time. We appreciate it, and we appreciate your feedback and helping us to. We'll be delivering this report. We'll be synthesizing all of our results and putting them into a report for Nimble, and then we'll just be deleting the videos and stuff like that. But we'll just be synthesizing this data and giving it to Nimble. So, thank you for your time.
You're welcome. Is Nimble an actual place?
Yeah.
Oh, really? And you're actually doing it as part of the class, or?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they asked us to